Good morning. Today we're going to walk from Akihabara station to Ueno. It's about a half an hour walk. We're just going to see what we find along the way. Right now we're at Akihabara station where we're staying this time. Our hotel's right on the station. We've just hit New Day's convenience store behind me. I picked up a vitamin drink. We've just arrived in Japan and I don't want to get ill from the plane. Here's our hotel, the JR East Hotel Metz Akihabara Premier. It's just up those stairs. And there's JR Akihabara station that you've seen many times in my videos before on all the arcades, and the main street in Akiba is just up there. When I say Akiba, it is the same thing as Akihabara, it's just short. We're going to start off walking up the main street in Akiba, this nice mural behind me, with all the shops and arcades, and try not to get too distracted along the way. Ueno is just north of Akiba, so I figure if we go that way and just keep heading that way, we'll be following the same route as the Yamanote line would. Today it's a Sunday, it's almost 11 AM and already it's pretty busy along here. The shop's open at about 11, I think. Here's a big arcade game, Panic. There's all the famous colourful buildings across the street. Sadly, Gigo across there has shut down last month. It's looking a lot plainer than it used to. I'm pretty sure it's that building. It was red like that Gigo arcade there, which used to be Sega, RIP. I wonder what it's going to be next. And there's the Chuosobu line going across. Here's the shop that a lot of people commented on in my video before from Akihabara, where they've got suitcases. It's just here on the main street. You really can't miss it if you buy too much stuff and need an extra suitcase. Right now it's the 21st of September, and today is going to be a really hot day. Up until this point it's been like 33 degrees in Japan. Today is about 31. And then tomorrow it's cooling down to about 24, 26, and you can feel the humidity. It's not as humid as it was in Florida when I went there in August, but straight away when we came off the plane, and every time you come out of a building with aircon, it really hits you. There's some more gachapon down the side street there. And the side streets off on that side, there's a lot down there as well. Quite a main street parallel to this one, so it's not just the main street here. There really is so much in Akiba. There's lots in all these smaller shops as well. If you're going to Akihabara, there really is no need to look up individual shops to go to. You can just wander around and you'll find so much. Some nice decorations here outside this pachinko parlor. Recently I've been thinking Ikebukuro is a really up-and-coming place if you like anime, but I still think Akihabara is worth coming to, even if it's not quite the same as it used to be. It is full of foreign tourists these days, but all the anime shops are still here. It's still an exciting place to look around. You've got all anime pictures everywhere, they're playing anime music, and Ikebukuro just doesn't have that exciting feel. It's more of a regular, busy downtown area. On this street you often see a lot of maids touting for business in their maid cafes. Oh, there's one over there. I think you see more towards the evening probably. And Don Quixote's just down there as well. And across the road, oh, it's right here. Here's Don Quixote. Hello, Penguin. Oh, Penguin's dressed up as a maid, I think. And across the road, looks like they're building something. I wonder what that's going to be. Crepes aren't just in Harajuku, it's Sandalab. Oh, I think that's quite popular at the moment. It's deep fried sandwiches because Japanese food is healthy. Never touched a frying pan. There's a lot of stuff on all the different floors. This is an exciting street to walk down. On the street parallel to this one, there's Super Potato, Kotobukiya and all of that. And right across the road there's Retro Game Camp. A lot of these shops you can go downstairs and find more figures, and upstairs some of them. If you want some conveyor belt sushi, there's Sushi Row across the road. Saizeria is a chain restaurant with Italian food that's very cheap. They have the 100 yen wine. Manekineko Karaoke up there. There's lots of them by the station too. There's a cat cafe there, and I saw one over by the station. I don't remember seeing that sort of thing in Akihabara so much before. I think that's definitely something that's come about. Now more tourists come here. Some lockers if you buy too much stuff and need somewhere to put it. And vending machines with trading cards. It's lady trading cards. Oh look, there's a tiny arcade game down here as well. That's really retro. Street Fighter 2. That's so random, it's just here on its own. Down one of the other alleyways like that, there's a really tiny shrine. You have to go down a really narrow alleyway to get to it. Yakiniku Like is a chain restaurant where you cook your own meat at your seat. You get a little grill in front of you. Tasty, quick value. They don't have any veggie options though, so I haven't been to that one. I don't think it seems that expensive.
Well, the exchange rate is crazy at the minute, isn't it?
Yeah, like people say the prices have gone up in Akiba and it's not worth shopping here anymore, but these are not that bad. Maybe it's just because they're outside. And Labubus have made it to Japan as well, in case you were wondering. This shop has a lot more retro toys and collectibles. This is more the sort of thing you usually see in Nakano Broadway. I wonder what this is. An arcade game shop. Arcade software and hardware. Looks like they've got all buttons and controllers.
That looks awesome.
Do you want to have a look? That shop with the retro figures is called Golden Age, and the arcade game shop is Mac Japan. So if you want to go to these ones, you need to go up this lift between the buildings. We just tried to go in the arcade button shop. Looks like it's shut at the moment. We went up the lift and they had a load of boxes in front of the door, so I guess they don't want anyone coming in at the minute, so we'll go back later. Sometimes it does seem a bit sketchy going up a little lift between buildings to get to the upper floors, or sometimes you have to go up and down a fire exit style stairs out the back, and it seems a bit sketchy, but it's completely normal, especially in places like here in Akihabara. As you go further down this road, there's fewer anime shops now, more normal shops. It's starting to change a little bit. We're getting towards Okachimachi, gets one of my awards for the most fun place names in Tokyo, that and Takada no Baba. We have pretty much come to the end of the anime shops now, which it might seem like that's not really that long, but it's so densely packed with shops upstairs and downstairs, and there's a couple of blocks as well, so there's a few other streets and side streets. So if you like anime, you really can spend all day looking around the shops there, and you can probably even come back as well and pick up all the things you wish you'd bought. If you're not into anime, you probably wouldn't spend that long there, but there is a lot if you do. If you're not into anime, Akihabara still is a unique place that's pretty different from most places you'll go to. Anime is part of Japanese pop culture in a way, so it's interesting to see. There are also lots of games, retro games, there's lots of arcades, there's electronic stores as well. Just to demonstrate how many convenience stores there are in Tokyo, there's a 7-Eleven across there and a Lawson just a couple of doors down. We've walked past quite a few as well. The streets are quite wide and open in this area, and with the fewer crowds it does feel a bit calmer up in Okachimachi. So you could stay here and then easily walk to all the anime shops down there.
I don't know what the hotel prices are like here, but it's only, 100 metres, 200 metres down the road to get into Akiba.
Yeah, very quick walk.
Yeah, staying near
There's Okachimachi Urban Hotel.
Yeah, staying near Okachimachi might be a good idea.
Yeah, there's a Lawson store 100. It looks like a regular convenience store. And here's an estate agent. They've got plans of all the apartments. These look like offices actually, commercial properties. Oh, there's Ippudo, that's a popular ramen chain. That's an alternative to Ichiban. There are many alternatives to Ichiban. All the independent ramen shops are the best. What's this?
Some darts.
Go home. There's the train line down there. And all those trees in the distance, I'm wondering if that's maybe the start of Ueno Park. We must be getting towards Ueno because there's pandas. Pandas are a symbol of Ueno because of the zoo, which has giant pandas. Although I wouldn't recommend going to Ueno Zoo because it's quite an old-fashioned zoo. The animals don't have a lot of room. It really smells of delicious maple syrup around here. A lot of people are queuing up for something down there. I think it was a pancake shop. Must be a good one. There's another Don Quixote. Exciting, open till midnight. Only 1 minute from here. So JR Ueno Station is 510 metres this way. And Suehirocho subway station is 520 metres that way, and we've just been past Ueno Hirokoji station on the metro. Look how all the shops and restaurants are decorated down there, and up there's a Modoff, cousin of Bookoff. Modoff is the fashion and clothing version. Onyasai is a shabu shabu restaurant I've been to. That one has a vegetarian broth, which is very unusual. We've just taken a turn to the right because it looks like there's stuff going on down here. Oh, there's Uniqlo. You wanted to go to that, Bill?
Oh, yeah.
There's some restaurants here. Look at this one with all the lanterns. It's an izakaya by the look of it. It says, the wooden second floor seating area resembles a secret hideout. Exciting. Look at this alleyway, that looks cool. All the signs.
Right, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that would look fun at night. Oh, there's hobby off and hard off down there as well.
We'll go in there, go to Uniqlo and then come back in.
We're just going across to Uniqlo, then we'll come back. Oh, it's the police. Down there, there's Yoshinoya, there's lots of shops. There was another one of those exciting looking alleyways. Seems like there's quite a lot going on around here. We're just by Okachimachi station. I'm not sure if this area counts as Ueno or Okachimachi. They sort of blend together. It's probably Okachimachi given the station's right there, but this seems like it'd be a pretty good place to stay. Here's Uniqlo. Oh wow, it's got a lot of floors. Phil's having a look for some more linen clothing and things to wear in the summer because it's going to be really hot this week. Here's all the floors in Uniqlo. It looks like there's some sort of supermarket on the lower floors, and on this one, floor 1, it's half women's and men's clothing, half fish. There's a nice view of the trains in the station from Uniqlo here. This shop is massive. Just across the road there's the start of Ameya Yokocho under the train tracks, so that ends the debate of whether we are in Ueno or not. This is definitely Ueno. There's the train line up there, and there's lots of restaurants underneath the train tracks down there. Ameya Yokocho is a really famous part of Ueno. It used to be, I think it used to be a black market maybe. It's a market street underneath the train tracks, more of an everyday feel than some places. It's got restaurants, places to eat, places to buy food, places to buy stuff. Very famous part of Ueno. Okay, we're back to that alleyway we saw earlier. Oh, here's Modoff. Buy and sell clothes. You can get some obi. I wonder if they have yukata and things as well. Traditional Japanese. Oh yeah, here's a few yukata, 2,750 yen. Or kimono. Look at these restaurants. Lots of places to eat. All the meats. Oh, it's yakiniku. Pasta. There's the plastic food models to show you what you're going to get. If they really are that big, they look massive.
It's enormous.
650 grams. Scrambled eggs with pepperoncino. They're all huge actually.
That looks like your favourite.
Tomato sauce pasta with hot dogs. That is my favourite. That's my speciality when I'm cooking. 890 yen. Free refills of rice. Perfect suit factory.
Some cool ties.
Oh wow, these are cool ties. Be the best dressed salary man. What's this weird chicken man? Oh, there's a big boot on that shop. ABC Mart is a pretty good shoe shop you see around.
That's the other one.
This looks like the side street goes across to Ameya Yokocho. We're in Marishiten Yokocho Street with the wild boar. Oh, there's boars on flags down there as well. And here's Hard Off and Hobby Off. They're second-hand shops. You never know what you'll find. This one's got toys, figures, plastic models, model trains, trading cards, girls' toys. That's a bit stereotypical. Let's have a look. Look at this Dreamcast controller. You can see the original price sticker from when it was first in the shops, 2,500 yen. Now it's 6,050 yen.
That's still a pretty good price though.
This N64 controller, the one in the box, is 8,000 yen. They've also got all these ones which aren't in their boxes that are cheaper. 3,300 yen, 4,400 yen, 6,600 yen. The different colours are different prices. There's all Wii controllers, lots of bits and pieces. This is the musical instruments floor. We're going to go up again. The stairs are at the back this time. Up to junk.
It's my favourite.
See, Super Potato isn't the only place that has retro games. There's a lot in Hard Off as well. It says on this floor, these items have no commercial value, so they might not work and you can't return them. But they do have a plug here so you can test things. There's lots of games consoles here too, but these ones might not work. It's just random cables. And we've just come across Game Taito Station, an arcade. Let's have a look. Horse racing games and mahjong games on floor 3. Cookies. You can win a handful of chicks and ducks. This arcade is a lot more spacious than the ones in Akihabara. If this was in Akiba, they probably would have fitted another row of machines in the middle. I've been seeing a lot of Mofu sand in the arcades. Super cute. Phil's trying to win the blood bags, even though he already won one of these before.
Oh, I didn't get my type though.
Your blood type?
Yeah.
That's quite the challenge. There's also syringes. Oh, it looks like it's going to pick up a whole bunch of them.
One more, but then it's a bit stupid. A bit further back.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's what happens. They all come together. What flavour should I have?
There's mango. It says these machines are easy, and it must be pretty easy because all you win is a juice box. But I'm not sure how this one works.
Oh, right.
What's going to happen?
I just pressed 1.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, why does it have 1 and 2?
Right. I know what I'm doing now.
But what does 2 do?
No idea.
Oh, stop. Stop. And then stop. I can't read the kanji.
Right. What flavour? I know what's happened. Oh no, I messed up again.
It says it's easy mode as well.
There's a vending right over there.
There's the train tracks up ahead. There's the other street of Ameya Yokocho, just this way. There's takoyaki there. That's another entrance of the arcade we were just in. There's a panda down there. All the pandas in Ueno. There's another ABC Mart. More shoes. Seems like a lot of shoe shops around here. The shoe shop's got skates and skateboards as well. Let's check out the decks. They got some nice designs of Converse here with the Japanese patterns. There's one with Mount Fuji on. They always have different designs in Japan. So this is the main street of Ameya Yokocho. Oh, this shop has green tea and seaweed. Sweet matcha green tea for 200 yen. That's very cheap. I've got the cold matcha green tea. This was only 200 yen. That seems really cheap. They had sweetened and unsweetened. I went for sweetened today. Nice matcha taste, and it is sweet. That's really refreshing. Nice on a hot day. Oh, it's the reflection of the trains going by up there. They're above me at the moment. It's like a bar across there. They've got whiskey, lots of different sorts of Japanese whiskies. Phil's just looking at the shirts in this shop. Here it says, samurai jeans, all worldly things are transitory. Very philosophical. So along here there's more everyday sorts of shops. Lots of places to eat, little izakaya, clothes shops. It's a real mixture. It's not like Tsukiji market at all. They're selling oysters there. A fish stand. Lots of places to eat. Nice fruit. Very nice fruits there. They look good. There's another fish stand. It's getting busy now. They've got seafood rice bowls here. Here's a famous view of the 2 streets of Ameya Yokocho with the signs, and I don't know who this guy is in the statue. We just popped into Adores, another arcade, and if you have a foreign passport you can get a ticket for a free play. Not bad, or 3 plays for the price of 1. Phil's going to try and win me the Hamtaro crate. It's a good grab. Is it actually going to do it? It is! Wow. One go. One go, well done, Phil.
It's easier to win than some blood bags.
And the easy juice box. Yay, thank you. This is Phil's favourite chocolate, Dars. Oh wow, Phil, this is your arcade. There's Kinokuniya. This is Phil's other favourite.
You have to pull them all off.
Oh, they're all balanced.
Yeah.
they're attached and they bounce on the top.
So you'd have to pull them all forward. Or you'd have to knock some bars down.
It seems like the Dars would be more likely to, you just have to bulldoze them with the claw.
On the tiny chance I win, these are going to melt today.
Oh, they really are.
I think you're going to have like 2 goes max.
Hamtaro believes in you.
I'm only going to do Let's try and...
100% success rate in this arcade. I think the winning streak is going to end on this.
Yeah, there's no way. Oh no.
What happened there? It needs a lot more strength to pick that off, doesn't it? Phil was going to go for this Splatoon umbrella, but if it's that size, that's like the right size for the Splatoon characters. And there's these ones where you have to bounce something off the bouncy ball into the hole. That seems very unlikely to happen. Parallel to Ameya Yokocho, the other side of the station, the train tracks are up there. There's a lot of clothes shops along here. They do look a bit touristy though. They've got a lot of those sukajan, I don't know how you say it, sukajan jackets and touristy looking t-shirts. There's some more places to eat around here. Oh look, they've got Orion lanterns. That's Phil's favourite beer. It's from Okinawa. Oh, they're wearing Okinawan style shirts as well. I wonder if it's an Okinawan restaurant. It's pretty hectic along here. Hani, maguro, uni, all the types of seafood. There's some little bars in the alleyways. There's a fruit store. Those grapes look really big. Here at the end of Ameya Yokocho, it's JR Ueno Station. And a bakery with all pandas. That's cute. And across there is Keisei Ueno Station for the Skyliner. And that might be an entrance to Ueno Park, I think. Why does this always happen to me? I thought I was getting a nice grape juice from the vending machine. I think it's a jelly drink. It's okay. It's like the aloe vera drinks with bits in you get in bottles. It's not a horrible jelly drink like the last one I had. We're all good. Truly. We're just going into Ueno Park. Hopefully we can find somewhere to have a little sit down. Ueno Park has a lot of museums in it, which are that way. We're going to go to the lake, which is off that way. And right here, there's a little frog fountain. A little boy was just having a drink out of this. I probably wouldn't drink out of it. It's a nice fountain. Here's a map of Ueno Park. You can see all the museums in there. And we're going to go towards the big pond, Shinobazu Pond. There's a little market here, some food stores, some kakigori, and just to the right is the entrance to the zoo. There's a huge queue here. I don't know what people are queuing up for. It goes all the way down there. There's Hello Kitty Castella cake, yakisoba, takoyaki, tornado potatoes, and choco bananas. Oh, this pond looks so much better than last time I was here. Last time all these lotuses were dead. It looks so much better when they're green. You can hardly see the water though. It's not much like a lake, is it?
See some heads over there.
Yeah, it's weird seeing people's heads going through the leaves. Oh, hello fish.
Big.
I'm sure the last time we were here was mid-October. And now it's mid-September, so I guess these plants haven't got long to go.
Oh, it's upside down.
Oh. And you can see part of the temple or shrine there. There's some candied fruits. Still not sure what everyone's queuing up for. They're all going into the temple or shrine up there. These lotuses are actually massive. It's nice, but it's not like a lake where you can see the water. It does look very lush though. Here's the Shitamachi Museum in Ueno Park. It's just by the lake. We found a path going through the pond. We can be the heads going through the lotuses now. So that is a good view of the temple from there. It's Shinobazu Bentendo. A sea of lotuses. There's lots of cherry blossom trees in Ueno Park. It's a popular spot for cherry blossom viewing. Up there is And Here Hotel Ueno. That has really big rooms. That's really good for families. It's got family rooms with several beds. And in some of the rooms, you'd get a view of Ueno Park. That would be really nice. You can see the sky tree behind the buildings. I didn't expect to see that here, but we are the right side of the city, so it makes sense.
It looks quite small here.
It does, yeah. It only looks a little bit taller than those buildings. It's funny how you can't see it from everywhere in Tokyo because there's so many skyscrapers. Just around here is the boating lake with the swan boats. Hello sparrows. There's regular rowboats, pedalos and swan boats. I drew these for my calendar once and they say that is it here or in Okachimachi Park or both? If a couple takes a ride in a swan boat, you're going to break up. I think these are all cherry blossom trees, so this would look lovely late March, early April. We've just come out the park and we're heading back into the shops to see what's on this side. On that, it's a Korean cafe. They've got a little water wheel outside, one of those little frogs. It's an alcohol vending machine with a lot of beers and chu-hais. This is no under 20s. I wonder if you have to scan your ID.
With that ID scan at the top there?
Oh yeah, there it is, top corner. This is quite different to the other area of Ueno. Bar Jazzy Cross. It's a flower shop. Now panda spotting, there's one. The first time I came to Ueno, I wasn't really that impressed with it. We walked around the park and then we walked through this area, which is, did you say it's the south side? The south side of Ueno Park. And we didn't really find all the stuff we found earlier, which is the good stuff, which was more in the Okachimachi south area, just sort of southeast of the park, I think. So yeah, Ueno does actually seem like a really good, lively place, and it would be a great choice of place to stay. I think hotels are a little cheaper in this area as well. We've circled back round. This is the way we walked into Ueno this morning, and I can smell that maple syrup again. I can smell we're in the same place. Here's some more pandas just by Okachimachi station there, and look at these little ones. Hello. Looks like maybe the army's having a little roadshow there. They've got their mascot. It's too cute for the army. That's an old looking sign up there. Thanks for watching to the end of this long Tokyo street walk. It's always interesting walking between areas, piecing together parts of the city you've travelled between on the train and seeing how they fit together. Tell me in the comments if you're a fan of Ueno, and if you've stayed there, what was it like? And I'll see you next week with more Japan videos every Thursday.